absolutely the best and the greatest and the most spectacular and the most perfect right now, because the goal always indeed is to be so. Message and communication is for my friend Jay Patel, who I connected with and through PSAI, which is Professional Speakers Association of India. Note, this is a public presentation, meaning it's on the public platform. So just want to ensure that you are aware that it's on the public platform. This is Kaivan Irani, your success facilitator. Now, a couple of questions and a couple of things to evaluate. So, just for your information or for anybody's information who is observing this presentation, you know, President Bill Clinton is one of the greatest presidents which the US has had, and I believe he's a great, phenomenal speaker. Note, I didn't say public speaker, I said speaker, because just for your information, Bill Clinton is paid $250,000 for one speech. I repeat, $250,000 for one speech. Now, who do you know has the capability of charging that kind of fee? $250,000 for one speech. This is Kaivan Irani, your success facilitator. Your success facilitator, because that is as true as we see the sun rise from the east. Now, what is the objective of a speech or a presentation? A lot of people say, yeah, keynote speech, etc., etc., etc. Let's put all of that aside. The outcome of any communication is two things: persuade. Note the word persuade and influence. Those are the outcomes that I always seek when I'm communicating, because that is as important as we see the sun rise from the east. So, the million-dollar question is, when we are doing a presentation, be it for a startup, etc., etc., as an investor, if you are an investor, what are you going to be seeking in a startup? Return on investment, good profit, and a phenomenal exit strategy. So when an investor does invest, investor invests in a startup, what are they expecting? Very simple: equity, and then next few years they invest, and when they exit making a phenomenal, extraordinary, outstanding profit, because that is indeed the objective. Thus, my friend Jay Patel and anybody else who's observing this communication, enjoying this presentation, because that is as true as we experience the sun shine on this earth. All we have to do is evaluate. What's the word? The word is evaluate. My friend Tony Robbins says, superior evaluations create superior outcomes, because that is the primary objective of most of the outcomes that we are seeking. We are seeking superior outcomes, and thus we do want to always exercise superior evaluations. Now, here's my question. Be it Toastmasters or be it PSAI or be it whatsoever, how many people do you know in actuality who are able to charge a phenomenal price for a speech? That's my question. Just want you to contemplate on the question. Now, here is the other thing. I challenge anybody, I repeat, I challenge anybody from these Toastmasters and PSAI for a competition to a presentation, because I assure you this with certainty, my presentations are extremely, extremely, extremely superior, outstanding, astounding, and phenomenal, because that is indeed certain. As you are experiencing this presentation, extraordinary presentation, now you are going to be realizing every time when you observe somebody's presentation that they are completely unable, I repeat, unable to create spectacular outcomes in their presentation right now, because that is as true as we see the sun set in the west. So go ahead and really appreciate this presentation and contemplate on all the questions that I have put forth right now, because this is absolutely imperative. And the word is imperative. And yes, you can share this video and presentation. This is a public presentation, implying that this is reaching a billion. I repeat, B as in billion, or T as in trillion people worldwide, globally, because that indeed is the primary objective. Kaivan Irani, your success facilitator, because that is indeed absolutely, absolutely certain. Make it a pleasant and a phenomenal, and of course, you fill in the blanks, because remember, you always deserve the very best.